So, I mean, suspect is lucky, but he's also probably going to be homeless after this. He has to go back to McDonald's, champ. Yes, champ. It is you.
Yeah, could you imagine steam pull up on you with the top down? I done been around, lock shop down. Twin Desert Eagle, turn your block round. Never seen recession, I'm a weapon, so rock with the stocks down. Nearly co-possession, I was reckless, 50-50s in my socks now. Gotta get it how I get it.
And now Adam is here saying that he indeed is going to fire that or have fired almighty suspect. Hit that like button, subscribe.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here we go.
I have an announcement.
He starts it off crazy. My son started off Adam went straight to it, champ.
Many of you are probably expecting this.
Yeah.
As of today, Almighty Suspect will no longer be a host on No Jumper. For anyone who's living in a hole in the ground, there was a confrontation last night between Brandon, a.k.a. BOOCHI Bear, a.k.a. Dark Brandon, and Almighty Suspect that resulted in both spit flying and a knife being pulled out.
Champ. Adam, you could have let the knife talk go, champ. You could have let the knife talk go, champ. Y'all know what bedridden is? Right. This is fed-ridden, champ. Almighty Suspect is fired. He will not be here no more, and he did pull a weapon last night. Champion.
Both of these are infractions.
Infractions.
I fear we just cannot tolerate as a business. You know, many times over the past couple of years, I've looked back at the Kelpie incident, and I have felt like I was a little too lenient. Like, I feel like that incident, even though we managed to skate, essentially, because we got Kelpie to sign off on us suing us.
Yo, because we got Kelpie to sign off for not suing us, bro. Kelper, the Kelpinator, champ. Champ. The Kelpinator. He should have sued Fire out, y'all, champ. On my soul. What was he thinking?
It was extremely lenient of us to not fire Sus at that time. And I'm not going to lie, there's been a couple of times since then, in particular with the whole Jalise thing, where it really, really felt like he was on the border of attacking her.
Champ. I felt afraid for Jalisa's life. Champ. Adam Ben wanted to fire suspect, it seemed like, champ. He Ben wanted to get him up out of here. So, I mean, suspect is lucky, but he's also probably going to be homeless after this. He has to go back to McDonald's, champ. Yes, champ. It is you.
That got a little scary for me and made me feel like, Jesus Christ, maybe this is not okay. But yeah, I just feel like we just can't tolerate that kind of stuff in here. It's just way over the line.
But you can tolerate this Jala's thighs, champ.
I have nothing against him. I told him I have nothing bad to say about him. I'm not going to come on here and trash him. I'm not going to treat him like a sharp or anything like that.
Yes, you are, champ.
As a business,
yes, you are, champ.
The liability associated with having somebody on camera who we have like essentially no assurance is not going to fly off the handle like that.
Champ.
It's just too big of a risk, and it's just not the kind of platform that I want to run at this point. I mean, honestly, the loose cannon situation has been a very bad look for the brand.
The loose cannon situation it definitely has been a bad look in reality, but in YouTube land, the land that you live in, it was the best month of pay you've ever had, and you know that.
There's definitely been artists who are just straight up like scared to come here to do interviews because of the fact that they've seen that clip and they just feel like violence is just a normal everyday thing here. So that incident from last night, not a good look. And we just have to take sort of decisive action in order to avoid that. Now, was Brandon instigating? I think that's fair to say. That being said, instigating with words is one thing. And if maybe this had been brought to me afterwards and it had been said like, oh, look at the way that Brandon was talking to him, blah, 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 maybe then it would have been a conversation. But the reality is that Sus is the one who got physical with.
Maybe if it was brought to me afterwards, it's nasty work. That's Daddy Adam, champ. There go Daddy Adam. there with the Stone Cold Steve Austin shorts on, champ. Before you get mad and you want to fight, you got to talk to me first.
To me, it's an easy decision. If it had been the spit alone or the knife alone, it would have been an easy decision. It being both of them at the same time, it's...
If it was the spit alone or if it was the knife alone, maybe I wouldn't have did nothing. But because he spit and pulled the knife, math is mathing, champ. Your man Adam Math is mathing. That jersey is nasty. S&M bikes? Is that what that say? That is the nastiest of jerseys, champ.